Good evening and welcome to the Whiskey Lovers Society with me, Gert Retief. This is going to be part 3 of a budget blended Scotch whiskey reviews. And we started off with the White Horse. We then moved on to the famous Grouse. And tonight we are looking at Johnnie Walker. Now this is one that quite interesting. Caught my eye when I went online here in my store in Holland, and I was quite curious. Now this is definitely not coming from my memory as a young guy in South Africa. That was the White Horse and of course the famous Grouse. That's the whiskies that you can buy in South Africa many years ago already. But this one, the Johnnie Walker, and this is the blonde. Johnnie Walker Blonde. This is a blended Scotch whiskey. It's bottled at 40% ABV. An inviting blend of bright, wheat, fruity, malt whiskies. So quite looking forward to giving this one a nosing and tasting and see if it is better than, well, the Johnnie Walker Red Label. For me, of course, that's a window cleaner. I couldn't stand the stuff, but maybe this is a nice one. So, nice screw top. Not a nice gluk to it. I think if I look at the White Horse, had a nice gluk to it. But anyway, color-wise, quite a light color to it. Maybe a little golden or straw color to it. Nose-wise, that hint of the smokies there. More lemony. Sweet lemony note, a little lemon meringue note, lemon curd custard. It's very light friendly. That 40% drinks like 40 or smells like 40% ABV. There's a little spicy hit right at the back, but it's very one-dimensional, I think. There's definitely nothing to be enthusiastic about, but it's lovely. It's sweet, caramel, toffee, vanilla, hint of a honey note coming out, and that lemony note at the back. Quite interesting on the nose. On the taste, cheers. Wow. Sweet. Toffee, vanilla. That lemon note is there, but it's very faint. More vanillas than anything else. A little custardy note. Let me try again. But it's very pleasant. That toffee feels like it gets elevated. It gets sweeter. You get a hint of an oak note, but just a touch of it. Age-wise, no idea how old it is, but I can imagine it is barely legal. Oh my word, it is, but it's lovely. Definitely something that I would recommend. That sweetness from the nose translates to the taste. There's nothing that overpowers the senses. There's a little warmth feeling with the alcohol. One more try. Well, definitely something that I would recommend if you are new to whiskey and you don't want to spend a lot of money. This one, I have to check. I paid a little bit more for this one. My previous 2 whiskies that I've tried, I just need to find my email and see how much did I pay for this one. €20.95. So the previous 2 ones I got for 18.50. The Famous Grouse, and of course the White Horse, 1850. So this one was actually on special or sale, was $25.95, is now $20.95, and I must say it's quite an interesting whiskey. A little bit, couple euros more expensive, but it's lovely. It's a little bit of a, almost like a, there's a little bit of a peachy note also that comes out. A little fruity note. And then maybe a hint of a sweet apple. Definitely interesting. Now, maybe it's a good idea. This is the last video of the 3-part series to do a little bit of a comparison. I have the White Horse, and then I have the Famous Grouse, and the last one is going to be the Johnnie Walker Blonde. So, yeah, quick review on the White Horse. The White Horse is really nice. A lot of toffee notes. Famous Grouse. Definitely it's got that little bit of the rubbery note. Was not a big fan of that. But then of course when it comes to the taste, quite different. And of course the Johnnie Walker, quite an interesting whiskey. It's going to be difficult to find one. It is budget-friendly whiskey. It's a whiskey that if you don't have money, don't have a lot of money, and you want to have yourself something that's quite friendly to drink, this is the ones that I would pick. But the White Horse for me is lovely. From nose to taste, when I go to the Famous Grouse, the nose was it's an acquired nose, but when I go to the taste, well, lovely stuff. Of course, Johnnie Walker Blonde. Oh my word, they are really nice. And it's going to be very difficult to pick one. If I just go on the taste, I will go for the Famous Grouse. This one, Famous Grouse, definitely taste-wise, it is a lovely whiskey. And I think that little bit of a sherry note that makes it nice for me. The White Horse, nose-wise, fantastic. Taste-wise, fantastic as well. And when I get to the Johnnie Walker, I get a little bit of an ethanol note now. So definitely, have to pick one. I would most probably go for the White Horse. Second one, I will go for this one, and this is the Famous Grouse, and the last one, the Johnnie Walker. So that is my 3 best blended Scotch whiskies, cheap as chips. So what do you think? Which ones did I miss? If you go back to your memories of starting whiskey, what did you drink, or did you go straight to the most expensive stuff? Let me know in the comment, and I see you next time. Cheers.